everybody doing today? It has gotten very, very cold here in Georgia. I'm wearing this sweatshirt that is a Be You, Be Happy, Be Kind. It's a Be Kind series that are made right here in Georgia, telling everybody to be kind. Not only is it cold here, but it actually snowed in South Georgia and maybe even into Florida, which is so unusual. This is such an unusual year with the weather, with things going on in the news. Everything's odd. So let me say that started out my mindset as everything is so odd in today's world. It's unlike anything we've ever seen in the past that I'm thinking not like I'm normally thinking. I want to tell this story of what happened. Sammy, our little Papillon, she refuses to go to poo. She refuses to go poo in the backyard. When we got her, she had a UTI, which I believe was probably picked up from the place we got her from. So she was in pain every time she pooped, and we didn't know at first why. She would struggle and struggle, and finally we took her to the doctor, and they said she had a UTI, and we gave her antibiotics, but she has this fear of going to the restroom in the backyard. It's really frustrating because we have a fenced-in yard. So we have to take her out front to go poop. So one night she likes to give you little bites on your hands. That means she really has to go now, because she'll wait till the last minute. So I went to take her out front, and as I went out the front door, I noticed this black box sitting on the ledge by our front door, and instantly red flags went up. So many thoughts went through my head. I mean, first of all, it's black, and I thought, well, what's that? You know, I mean, I knew that I hadn't ordered anything. We canceled our Amazon subscription because we're trying to cut back. So I didn't think Steve ordered anything. It was small enough to fit in our mailbox. So I was wondering why it's on the front porch. That means somebody probably dropped it off. So my initial thoughts were, do I want to touch it? People throw their trash out of their cars or driving by on our front lawn. And I didn't know somebody had dropped something here. Our neighbors who moved in the same time as us, they have upset a lot of people. They're always calling the police on everybody. They call the police when there's a party going on till 2. Our neighbor, she told me this when I went over to give her a Sammy card. Sammy sits for pictures, and I make these beautiful cards, and I went over to bring her a card, and she said there was a party going on, and she called the police on the party, and she said little boys get off the elementary school bus at their house and yell F you, and I was like, oh my gosh. And their mailbox has been hit so many times it barely stands up. And I thought it was accidents, but I don't know. After she told me that. So I'm thinking, you know, did somebody drop something off for them? What is it? And I'm thinking, oh, you know, the thoughts never stop in my head. They keep going. But I did pick it up. I turned it over and it said it was from Cards of Compassion. That's the organization that I had volunteered for about 2 years, where I made these Sammy cards to uplift people. I would put her in dresses and pose her and make these beautiful cards. And I'll put some links in the description of some of the cards I've made. And the woman, Sue Young, who was the president of Cards of Compassion, she got sick and she ended the business about, a month or 2 ago. And so I had no idea. I wasn't expecting this. That's another reason why red flag went up in my head, why alarm bells went off, that I'm thinking, is somebody dropping something off here that I don't want to open? Because I couldn't see the address when I saw the box. So I didn't expect this, but it was actually, well, let me show you what was inside the box. This was inside the box. If you requested a package, a bundle from Cards of Compassion for somebody's birthday or they're sick or something like that, you would get a bundle of 50 cards. Well, this was not 50, but started out with this card from Cards of Compassion. It said, thank you for sharing your voice of support and bringing such joy and compassion to so many people. You are appreciated, Cards of Compassion. I was shocked. How kind. Then they created this little book. And this is how the cards would come when you requested a bundle. They'd come in with this red ribbon around them. And they printed a little book of people's gratitude, how much these cards meant to them. I'll just read one or two. I received a bundle of cards today. I was overwhelmed with such feelings of love and happiness reading each one. Days get hard sometimes, but each one of these cards, and especially the personal notes coloring, lifted me up. Thank you for such an amazing experience. I will make sure we also send in cards for others. Love and light to you and this program, Kelly. This was written sometime in the past. You can no longer send cards to them, but this was the gratitude of people sent back to them. You got this. One day at a time, one task at a time. This is a win. If it's not perfect, you did the best for the day. Tomorrow is a new day. Shelley. A note to thank you for my 100th birthday greetings. It helped make my day very special. Lillian. I requested them for nieces and nephews' 30th and different big birthdays like that. Then the last page here, it says, you are enough. You make everything brighter. You inspire me to be a better person. You are the reason I'm smiling today. You are the most perfect you there is. Okay, and then moving on, there's cards from other people which were probably left over from, she ended kind of abruptly, so she probably had a big collection of cards. Sue Young did try to transfer it to another person. Somebody in California said they would step up and do it, but it was challenging to transfer over state lines, so she did end it instead of transferring it. There was this little pin, little happy pin. There was this happy pin and think happy thoughts to a special person. I just want you to know that you're unique and amazing. The world is a better place because of you. There's this pin that I'm going to give to my grandson. That's really cute. He can put it on his book bag for school. And then there were these beautiful, beautiful cards. There was this one. I really love this. I'm thinking the cards I made were nothing like these. This beautiful card. And then a beautiful note written in cursive. I always printed my cards because cursive has been taken out of the curriculum and a lot of people can't read cursive. And I was always more comfortable printing than writing cursive. Even when I went to school, cursive was not so much in the curriculum. But also when I was in elementary school, we had this project every year for the 4th, 5th, and 6th grade. It was called World of Work. And every class had a business. And we would sell our products. In 4th grade, our shop was the card shop. And my job was to print the sayings. Maybe that's why I got my basis for making these later. But I would print the sayings then. They were always printed. And so I always printed mine. But this is beautiful, beautiful cursive, which I just don't see cursive very much anymore. Always know that you are loved, valued, and cherished. You are more than enough. You've got this. I hope you have a good day. Such inspirational cards. And then this one, I think I might be able to recreate this. She cut out hexagons and put them all together, glued them on, and put a very nice note. And then the rest are store-bought cards. But this one's cute. You are never far from my thoughts. And then this one. And this little one. So receiving this bundle really made my day. I've been kind of stressed. I like to keep up with the news, and to tell you the truth, it's really made me very stressed. It's actually affecting my health. I've been debating. I mean, my kids and husband tell me, Steve tells me, don't follow the news. Don't follow the news. I like to be informed. I became a certified teacher later in life, and I did become certified in social studies as well as many, many other things. Math is my specialty. Words, ironically, are my weakness. Numbers are my strength, but I do like social studies and economics, business ed. I like to keep up with what's going on in the world, but I'm having a hard time with it. If you are not having a hard time, please comment and tell me how you're not having a hard time. If you're just ignoring it or you're following it and whatever, have no personal opinion, or how it's not affecting you or your health or your family or your relationships. But this bundle really surprised me and lifted me up. If everybody could just send a bundle or be kind, what a better world we would have. What a better world we would have. Thanks for being with me today. I know you have so many choices. If you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. We have videos on different topics, aging issues, but a lot of times those aging issues affect younger people as well. And one day you too will be aging, so you may want to plan ahead or think ahead or look ahead. Of course, the world's changing so rapidly. What's going on today probably will not be the same thing of when you go to retire in even 10, 20, 30 years. Retirement is different. Our retirement, and I guess I made a video on saying I'm retired. Steve is not retired. So I don't really consider myself retired until he's retired. But our retirement is different than our parents, which was different than their parents. Every generation is different. I think our parents had the best potential to have the best retirement, but my mother was sick the whole time, so my father was taking her to the doctor and taking care of her, so they didn't get to do all the fun things like traveling and things like that. So just comment below, tell me what videos you'd like to see, and let me know what's going on in your world. I always like to know what's going on in other states in the country, and even other countries at that. So check out our other videos. I'll put some links in the description, and until I see you again, take it easy.